Hey, welcome back to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm Karen. Today's reading is their thoughts of you today and also how are they feeling about you. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. There's 4 sets of cards for you to choose from today. Set of cards number 1 is the green crystal. Set of cards number 2, the blue crystal. Set of cards number 3 is the pink crystal, and set of cards number 4 is the orange crystal. So take some time to tune into the energies of these to see which one resonates with you the most, and it's fine to be drawn to more than one of these as well. You can pause the video right now if you need to, and then we'll get straight into the reading. Welcome to set of cards number 1. You've chosen the green crystal and the mint green ice donut. So this is your person's thoughts of you today and also how are they feeling about you. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. And if you'd really like to know in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11, that's US dollars, and they look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now, any blocks, wounds, karma that's being healed and released, and any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. So let's get straight into looking deeply into your person's thoughts of you today and also how are they feeling about you right now. We have the Page of Cups, the romantic. So they're feeling deep romantic feelings for you. Thinking romantic thoughts. We have the Devil, seduction, the 9 of Swords, obsession, and the 6 of Pentacles, generosity. Okay, so their thoughts of you today, definitely powerful romantic feelings. The Devil is like seduction. It's very interesting though, because we have the Page of Cups here, which is like a innocent energy. I always feel that to be an innocent energy. And then we have the Devil here, we have seduction. So there's kind of like this polarity that's really, they find really attractive within you and within your connection. This could be like mutual energy here as well. There's like this powerful innocence, but there's also like this very seductive quality, very like erotic quality about the connection. There's like a powerful I don't know how to describe it really here on YouTube, but it's like this innocence, there's this purity, there's this pure love. It's very profound. Your person finds your connection to be very spiritual, so they find you very innocent, but they also find you very seductive. And I feel like this is the energy that's really powerful within your connection. It's like that yin and yang kind of energy that you both have and you both sort of feel, and your person is thinking about that. We have obsession here, the 9 of Swords, but the 9 of Swords is traditionally about anxiety, so sleepless nights, some worries. So then we have the 6 of Pentacles, generosity. This is them feeling so much abundance within this connection, them feeling so much love, so much awakening and light, and it's got this powerful healing quality about your connection, very powerful. So I'm going to clarify all of these further to look deeply into their thoughts and feelings regarding these. I'm going to look at the messages from the heart cards. These are available for purchase on my website, so if you'd like a copy, the details are below this video. So let's clarify all of this further. What their thoughts of you today. We have love letter. I'm just going to pull a few out. We have Mirror. Butterfly, interesting. There's all the butterflies here as well. Ghosting. And Hinting. Okay, so love letter, the romantic. You could be in some form of communication and they absolutely love this. This is saying they want to express their feelings to you, or they really enjoy it when you express your feelings to them. Again, this is like deep romantic feelings. They feel this connection is very intimate, very personal. I don't know how to describe it, like a love letter directly for them or directly for you. They feel there's this romantic like intimacy here. This connection is really playing out like their romantic fantasies that I feel they've always desired in a connection. So expressing heartfelt truths, reaching out, missing you. We have the Mirror energy. So they're going inwards a lot today. They are reflecting upon you, really feeling uplifted is what I'm feeling uplifted, feeling happy. So self-reflection, they feel like you are reflections of each other. Okay, so again, this is like that innocence and then the seductive quality. I'm not saying that the devil and seduction is something bad. I don't feel like it's something bad. It's just like this erotic kind of energy, like this passionate sort of energy I feel. And they really recognize that within you and vice versa. Being honest with self, wisdom, clarity, transformation, shadow work. So some sort of wisdom is coming in. I feel like you're both going through powerful epiphanies and healing of blocks and more awareness, more awakening. So we have the butterfly here and all of these ones here, which is transformation. So there could be some worries that have been coming up, like obsessive thoughts about worries, anxieties, fears coming up. But I feel as though your person's learning, right now they're learning ways in which to realize that in reality, fears are an illusion. And they're learning to transform that. So they have this liberation. So transformation of a relationship, freedom from blocks, wisdom, growth, strength, being your true self. They really feel this is a connection of powerful spiritual transformation and healing. So they're thinking about this a lot. I feel like it's not just today. They're thinking about this all the time. And ghosting, running, avoiding, feeling overwhelmed, difficult emotions, bottling up feelings, and silent treatment. So I feel like sometimes maybe you feel this person distancing themselves, but really it's whenever these anxieties or fears come up, you can feel an energetic disconnect somewhat, because they're going into their mind. They're being dragged into the fears and anxieties in the mind, which is taking them out of the heart space. You and your person connect in the heart space. But overall, I feel this ghosting is actually them feeling like the hermit, like they're just going inward so much that they're feeling they're like disconnecting or retreating from the world in many ways and their day-to-day life today by going inwards a lot. And we have hinting. Your person's trying to hint at their feelings. They feel that you're very generous at expressing your love, at showing your support, and they are as well. But I feel like they have to hint. I feel like they have to indirectly show you their feelings. They're definitely connecting with you energetically, so you're receiving all this abundant love and high vibration from your person energetically and through powerful eye contact as well. This generosity, Six of Pentacles, is that balance, that's that exchange of giving and receiving. So they could be shy, they could be in their shell, indirect, hiding feelings, keeping their cards close to their chest. But they feel these deep feelings for you. So let's look at some messages cards. Their thoughts of you today. I can't let you go. So this is some of the fears that are coming up. This is the fears in the mind, the sleepless nights, the anxieties. They fear that you may ghost them. They fear that this is like the ultimate fear in twin flame and powerful soulmate connections, the fear of abandonment, the fear of rejection. So I feel like this may be coming up somewhat. They may be having some feelings of they're not good enough or something. That is like the overactive mind, the social conditioning. So they may have like this underlying fear that you're going to like get bored of them, or you're going to move on from them. But you have such a powerful connection. I don't feel that is the case for many of you. What else are they thinking today? I want you to be so proud of me. So yeah, your person's wanting to put their best foot forward. At the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing I'm so inspired by you. They feel you are the Queen of Wands. I feel like they've put you on a pedestal somewhat. I want you to be so proud of me. But they do feel there's this powerful energetic exchange here. This is a deeply spiritual card, the Three of Pentacles. I feel like your person is definitely doing the healing work. There's all these butterflies of transformation. And your person is a very courageous, strong, awakened, like divine masculine is what I'm feeling. So what else are they thinking today? I'm figuring things out. So here is that Hermit energy. Yeah, they're going inwards a lot. A lot of shadow stuff's coming up, but at the same time, they're just feeling so connected to the infinite. They're feeling the oneness of all of life and reality. So yeah, they're going inwards. This ghosting is somewhat them going inwards and having a lot of like alone time to do that. I'm much stronger now. We have the Strength card. So they really are thinking about how much they have transformed in this connection you both have with this infinity symbol. That's you being reflections of each other. But yeah, they feel stronger. This is taming like the false self. Taming the false self is basically the thought patterns. We are conditioned to think who we are is our mind, who we are is our thoughts, but that isn't who we are. Your person's really breaking through in this deep realization that who they truly are is the soul beneath the conditioned self, the conditioned mind. They're feeling much stronger. You're both learning how to see beyond thoughts and those fears. I lay awake at night worrying about us, the Nine of Swords. Again, that's come out. That's that Nine of Wings. So what are these fears? I do feel it's abandonment. I feel it's because these connections bring up a lot of shadow side and make us realize how we're out of alignment with our soul truth. We have devotion. So again, it's like they fear deep down that they're devoted, but then one of them's dead here. They fear that maybe you would walk away or not feel the same. But also these fears are to do with devotion in terms of like the social matrix and how we become martyrs for other people or other people's expectations or society's expectations. So fears and anxieties coming up surrounding that as well. What is your person's thoughts of you today? I feel there is this powerful devotion on the soul level. We have order and extremism. So yeah, I feel this order is like, again, social matrix. There's definitely fears about social matrix here, like your person feeling this extremism. There's some sort of like contract here. Extremism. I feel like, yeah, they're going through really like tough fears to do with that social conditioning and feeling out of alignment in that in many ways. If you'd like to know even more in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Those are $11.11. That's US dollars, about 1,000 words in length. They look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you, any blocks, wounds, karma that's being resolved and healed right now, and any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for joining me here. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 2. You've chosen the blue crystal and the mint dream donut. So this is your person's thoughts of you today, and also how are they feeling about you right now. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. And if you'd like to know really in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11. That's US dollars. They look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you, any blocks, karma, wounds that are being healed and released right now. And any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. Let's get straight into looking really deeply into your person's thoughts of you today and how they're feeling. We're going to start off with the tarot, and then we're going to look at the messages from the heart cards and some other messages cards as well. So their thoughts of you today. We have the Page of Wands, the adventurer. They're really feeling that your connection is this amazing adventure. It feels very exciting. It feels like a new beginning. There's a lot of desire here. There's a lot of desire for movement. In some cases, they could feel this is like a spiritual adventure. That's a lot of what my channel is about, these powerful connections. They feel this is an adventure of opening the heart, feeling the heart, like true love, like universal love. They feel this connection takes them into the infinite. And this is this path of the heart awakening, coming out of the ego. The ego needs to dissolve in order for us to be more vulnerable, which in turn opens our hearts. And it feels amazing and wonderful. So I feel like your person is definitely like investing in healing themselves and working on their vulnerability, working on having this open heart, having faith in the divine. I feel like your person is really excited about how magical, mystical this connection is, how their psychic abilities are really amped up, and how you have this powerful telepathic union as well, energetic. So they're daydreaming a lot about you today. They're thinking a lot about you. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, very spiritual. They're thinking about you when they're at work as well. But this normally shows the people coming together to build the cathedral. So they really feel like you are building something together. You're both investing in this healing path. You're both putting in a lot of work. It doesn't feel like work though. It feels like this adventure. This is putting in so much positivity, so much love into this union, because they feel like there's this powerful soul contract. They feel your soulmates or twin flames. They feel deeply connected to the divine, and it feels absolutely wonderful for this person. It's like extremely exciting. It's a very deep and meaningful connection. Yeah, look, we have the Ace of Roses, which is the Ace of Wands. It says passion. So wands, again, this is that fire energy. They're feeling very passionate today. This rose is the heart chakra opening. So this is confirming everything I was just saying. This is a adventure, a journey of the heart to back to universal love, a journey of ascension. And they're feeling a lot of like sexual energy, because that's the sacral chakra, which is creativity as well. All this passion, all this open heart. They're feeling these tender feelings as well, like they're opening up to their own tenderness. They're allowing themselves to sink into their heart space and really feel this union, feel this love today. What else are they thinking? They love that, they think that you are this powerful, like, divine feminine in terms of having this open heart as well. So the Ace of Pentacles, reward. So they find your connection to be extremely rewarding, very fulfilling, because it's on a deep soul level. This is like the soul work. The soul comes here in order to grow, in order to expand. So that the soul loves putting in this work to heal, and it feels deeply fulfilling. And this is the seed. I also see the Ace of Pentacles in terms of relationships and connections to do with the earth element, planting seeds, planting positivity. This is a very nourishing connection. Definitely planting seeds in order for there to be more growth within your connection. So let's look at the messages from the heart cards. These are available for purchase on my website. So if you would like a copy, the details are below this video. So their thoughts of you today. I'm just really feeling this energy of them overflowing with so much high vibration and excitement. We have roller coaster. Let's pull a few of these out. To get the overall picture of their thoughts of you today and their feelings. We have serendipity, love letter. This love letter card keeps coming out over the past few readings. And we have fear. Okay, so definitely fears. Look, at the bottom of the deck we have twin flame. So they see this as an infinite soul bond. This is a connection that takes them into the infinite. It's extremely transformative because this almost looks like a butterfly. They feel you are one. They feel that oneness, and it's so amazing. It's that true meaning of love, the unconditional love that's beyond this earth plane. They feel that you are in this powerful union. There's intense soul lessons that are coming up, triggering, but it's to bring you back to the realization of oneness. They feel this is a connection that's making them go inwards and realize who they truly are. So there's a lot of ups and downs with this. That's natural, okay? Fears, so highs and lows, addictive relationships. So I don't feel that's necessarily like a negative thing. For many of you, it's like that magnetism. It's the soul being pulled into the true soul identity, you coming into consciousness. So pleasure and pain. Yeah, this connection, they feel so much tremendous love. But we're on this plane of duality. And that's the thoughts, okay? The duality aspect is our thoughts, because our thoughts manifest. So it's like this mass, like manifestation of polarity. So pain, it's like the triggering, the wounds, fears coming up, the stuff that's being released. So emotionally unavailable sometimes as well. They could be feeling some ups and downs if they feel like you're emotionally unavailable. It says non-committal here. But I feel like there's definitely a commitment here. This is like that soul contract. You both feel this powerful, like it just feels right to put in all this energy. It just feels right. Like when you surrender, when you're in the flow, I feel like you're both just flowing into this oneness, into this union energy. So serendipity, they're thinking how amazing this connection is and how amazing it is that this all came about, how you met each other, how the universe orchestrated putting different things in place so you could meet, and certain things happening in your past to help prepare you for this union. So your person today will be seeing some sort of number patterns or signs from the universe as well. They feel there's destiny in this connection, and it's a soul contract again. So they want to communicate like their passion to you. They want to let you know their feelings and express their heartfelt truths. For some of you, this is happening through the heart space here with this Ace of Roses. Reaching out, they're missing you. I do feel like this person, they miss you. It's like if they don't see you for a couple of days, they're like really missing you. They could be feeling loneliness. They could be feeling like shadow sides and worries are coming up. But when they see you, it's like it eases those fears, or it just brings so much light into the fears to transmute them. Because yeah, we have the fear here: fight, flight, or freeze, excessive worrying, stalling, running, avoidance, sleepless night, thinking worst case scenario. So that is the natural fears of the conditioned self that are coming up to be released. Like they come up so that they can come into this energy of profound love, to be dissolved. So let's look at some of these message cards, their thoughts of you today. I want to share my life with you, the 10 of Wands. So this is that dedication. For some of you right now, it's in the energetic realms. But there could be some ups and downs to do with this, because there is that natural, really, really profound magnetism towards you both, because you know each other from the higher realms, where you're always as one, and you are as one even on this 3D plane. It's just the illusions of the mind that creates this belief in separation. You feel separate. So their thoughts of you today: I want you so badly. Here's all that passion again, the Knight of Wands. This is their energy racing towards you. They could be feeling this at work, is what I'm feeling with the work card here. But this, look, in this serendipity card, it's like they're thinking these powerful romantic thoughts. It's sending out this energy to you. Again, this is all mirrored energy on this channel. Every reading I do, it can be mirrored. So I want you so badly. That is that energetically you racing towards each other. And look, we have please don't leave me at the bottom of the deck. The 8 of Cups, again, infinity symbol. So these are the core wounds of abandonment and rejection that are coming up. Please don't leave me. And I have to stand my ground. So yeah, this is the fears coming up somewhat. This is like the masks and the walls that we all have, okay? It can be frustrating if you don't look at the bigger picture and realize that even yourself has these walls of masks. You know, we've all been conditioned to have them throughout our whole lives, and it takes time for them to be healed and released. If you'd like to know even more in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved love letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11. That's US dollars. They look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now. Any blocks, wounds, karma that's being healed and released, and any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for joining me here. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 3. You've chosen the pink crystal and the raspberry love heart donut. So this is your person's thoughts of you today, and also how are they feeling about you right now. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. And if you'd like to know really in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved love letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11. That's US dollars, and they look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now. Any blocks, wounds, karma that's being healed and released, and any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. Let's get straight into looking at your person's thoughts of you today and their feelings. I'm going to start off with the tarot cards, then we're going to have lots of messages cards as well. So their thoughts of you today and their feelings. We have the 3 of Swords, sorrow. So this is the heartbreak card. Let's pull some more out. We have the Eight of Wands, signals. This is also rapid energy and movement. We have the Ace of Pentacles, reward. And the King of Swords, the professional. Okay. So I feel as though your person's going through a lot of sorrow, a lot of emotional trauma. I feel like their energy is racing towards you and vice versa, with this being an 8, that infinity symbol. It's like they're feeling sucked into this void, so to speak, this magnetism into oneness. And it stirs a lot of things up. It stirs a lot of fears up. The ways we've been conditioned in this social matrix. So Ace of Pentacles, it says reward, but to me this is like through this connection it provides them with a lot more stability. The King of Swords is about having that self-mastery of the mind, like having a healthy relationship with the mind. So these connections really come about to help you both see beyond like the mind, because we are conditioned to believe that who we are is our mind, is our thoughts, but really the thoughts are just a whole like combination, huge combination of like social conditioning from family, like belief systems from all different kinds of sources, like the government, religion. It's all just a collection of thought patterns and belief systems, and then we see the world, we see our lives, ourselves, we see love and everything through these certain perspectives that are heavily influenced by all this mind-like conditioning, and it becomes an imprisonment because we can't see clearly. We're seeing through all of these programs, all these perspectives. So this connection is very profoundly about you both seeing beyond all that falseness, all of that illusion, and getting to the core of who you really are, coming to the core of reality, coming to the infinite, the universal heart, the oneness, the true reality. So your person, it's like they find this union with you to be absolutely amazing and incredible and deeply awakening, but at the same time it stirs up all the falseness, it stirs up the ego, the conditioned mind, the fears, the anxieties, feeling so threatened by life. So these connections really are asking you both to face your fears of the ego in order to release that and be more open, more vulnerable, more in alignment with your true soul self. So your person, I feel like they're really thinking about this. They're really discovering this for themselves, and they're really feeling like the truth of the infinite, the truth of their soul beyond the false self or the ego identity or the programming. So the Eight of Wands, it normally shows the wands coming down from the higher realms. This is all that awakening. This is them re-merging or becoming aware again of who they really are. And it feels so true. It really rings true for them on that deep soul level, because on a deep subconscious level, they've always felt that to be the truth, like their soul truth. So it feels amazing, but there's this immense awakening, and there can be a lot of sorrow because it's asking like your person and you to really release a lot of old ideas and belief systems about what life was meant to be about, what love was, and that can be distressing for the ego to release those things. But also your person is feeling at the same time that in releasing those things, the limitations, the limited thoughts, the stuff that keeps them limited, they are feeling so liberated, so much freedom so much peace. Your person's feeling filled up with more and more peace every step of the way. And this is like the reward of like going through the difficulties and the emotional triggering. The reward is that is releasing, and there's powerful healing taking place. There's nourishment of the soul. So yeah, the King of Swords, this is them seeing clearly through the illusions of the mind. So much clarity with a butterfly here. So let's look at some of the messages from the heart cards. What their thoughts of you today and their feelings. We have butterfly. Yeah, look, powerful transformation. The butterfly's here. This is transformation of their sorrow. They're really thinking about you. They're really thinking about the union. They're really thinking about how connected they feel to the universe, and it's a transformation of themselves. So much healing, freedom from blocks, freedom from fears, freedom from imprisonment, a lot of wisdom coming in, growth, strength, being their true self. It's really, really powerful. Yeah, look, they're transforming, coming out of fears. What else are their thoughts of you today? Holding on. So not letting you go, wanting to be together, can't move on, lost without you, needing you. Could be some codependency as well. So in these connections, because so much turbulence happens in order to bring you back to your true self, and your life starts aligning with the changes that are happening within. It's natural that you are they're holding on to you and you're holding on to them somewhat, for that sense of they find a lot of stability. You help them find their stability, you help them feel safe and secure, and whilst they're going through these really challenging transformations. Obsession. So this is also like the third eye opening. Fixated, they're feeling passionate, they can't stop thinking about you today. There's a lot of sexual tension and burning desires and fascination as well. That's that magnetism, that is their soul really being drawn into this. This is someone where it appears on the surface that they're just daydreaming, they're, you know, going into their inner world a lot. They're just so immersed in that oneness, and that oneness is just expanding more and more within them, and it's pushing out like the blocks and the illusions. So their thoughts of you today. Reunion. So yeah, that your person is wanting a deep reunion with you. They're wanting for you both to continue investing, planting seeds in the connection. There's a powerful energetic union here. The 8, the infinity symbol of wands, it's like your energy is racing together. They feel that you are, it says twin flame union. They feel you are twin flames. They may not know that label. If not, they see you as powerful soulmates. Coming back together, oneness, reconciliation, meeting the one, spending time together, divine marriage. So yeah, it's like they could be having some sorrow or fears if there's separation in the physical between you. But you're both in this infinite bond. So the fears can cause us to try and hold on at times, but in reality, there's no need to hold on like rigidly, because you're naturally flowing together in oneness as it is. But definitely some anxieties about that coming up. Let's look at these messages cards. Their thoughts of you today. I'm totally broken. 10 of Swords. You are my soulmate, the 6 of Cups. So this is the soulmate reunion card. So yeah, your person's still holding on to union. But I don't feel like that's in a bad way. Yes, the fears come up. yes, in these twin flame unions, it's the fears of abandonment and rejection that you're both going to be feeling. But I feel over time, you're still very much like this oneness. It's not, but it's transforming. You're releasing attachment, but the more you release attachment, the more you feel the oneness and realize it's just the ego trying to hold on because of a fear of loss. But there's nothing to fear. There is not going to be a loss. So yeah, but this is also your person going through difficulties. This is powerful transformation. The Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords, this is that emotional trauma that's happening, because the butterfly starts off as like the caterpillar. Before that metamorphosis, it's like the caterpillar has to completely die in order to completely transform and become the butterfly. So that's very painful, very scary. It's like a death, but it's a rebirth into the true nature. So again, yeah, they see you as their soulmate. Your person's definitely being very courageous on this path of opening their heart, because this normally shows divine masculine, offering the cup to the girl. Offering their heart. I want you to be so proud of me. This is the Three of Pentacles. So see this as a profoundly spiritual connection where you're working together as a team. And there's this soul contract or this union to come back into more consciousness, to free yourselves from the thought patterns. Let me be your hero. So the 6, another 6, that's the number of love. This is victory after adversity. So your person really feels you're on this path together. And they are definitely like being the divine masculine here. Divine masculine naturally does the healing work, is naturally on this path of awakening and being open-hearted and knowing that being vulnerable is a strength. It's a strength that liberates us all. So if you want to know even more in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11. That's US dollars. They look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now. Any blocks, wounds, karma that are being healed and released right now. And any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 4. You've chosen the orange crystal and the chocolate orange donut. So this is your person's thoughts of you today, and also how are they feeling about you right now. Please take a moment to hit the like button and the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every time I release a new reading. And if you'd like to know really in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved Love Letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11. That's US dollars, and they look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now, and any blocks, wounds, karma that's being healed and released. And any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. Let's get straight into looking deeply into your person's thoughts of you today, and also how they are feeling about you. I'm going to start off with the tarot, but we're also going to look into lots of messages cards as well. So their thoughts of you today, we have the Page of Swords, the Messenger. We have the Queen of Swords, the Analyst. The Eight of Pentacles, perfectionism. And the Two of Swords, balance. Okay, so I feel as though your person's going inwards. They're analysing a lot of things. There's powerful transformations in their minds. So this is coming out of being so like associated with the mind. We're conditioned to believe that who we are is our thoughts. But that isn't the case. We are our soul, which is beneath the imprisonment and the illusions of the thoughts the thoughts are like a veil of illusion. So your person's having a lot of transformation with that. They're coming into a lot of awakening and awareness, which is really good. The Page of Swords, this normally shows the person, they're moving forward, but they're still looking back over their shoulder, and one of their feet is facing backwards. So your person's feeling pulled in two directions somewhat. They're feeling they're feeling pulled towards this awakening, this transformation, realizing who they truly are, coming out from the conditioning, coming out from the pressures of conforming to society. This is going to take quite a long time though, I feel, because it's like an intense journey, an intense process that you're both on. But the Messenger, it's like they're receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of information and awareness from their higher self, from soul family, from divine feminine as well in many cases. But this is they're feeling pulled to the awakening. I don't feel like they're feeling pulled in two directions. It's like they're pulled to the awakening, but the fears are what keep us tethered to the social matrix and the false illusions about, you know, what we're told reality is. But nonetheless, there is this movement. So Messenger, this is they definitely have some sort of message that they want to say to you, some sort of feelings they want to express to you. We'll look more deeply into that in a little bit. So we have the Eight of Pentacles here. Perfectionism. So they may see you as like this perfectionism analyst, trying to make sense of everything. This could be their energy as well. But this is kind of like an ego energy, that perfectionism, trying to understand everything. I feel like your person's in the process of having this balance here, the Two of Swords, trying to get comfortable with not always understanding everything, and understanding that the pursuit of trying to make sense of everything can actually be a hindrance at times. So your person's transforming into having more faith, learning to be more in the heart space and getting comfortable with the unknown and just following their inner guidance. And the path's going to be illuminated every step of the way, not needing to know the whole path before taking the steps, kind of thing. Eight of Pentacles is they feel this oneness with you. It's the infinite, it's unconditional love. There's this infinite exchange of really positive energy here. This is you both planting these amazing seeds in your connection, putting in the time, the effort, but in many cases it doesn't feel like effort. It feels like just a true expression. It feels like an outpouring of truth. It feels like an outpouring of love and light. It just feels natural because it is that flow of the infinity symbol, the number 8 here. I feel like your person may be thinking about you a lot at work as well, because this is normally about work. Two of Swords, this is them going inwards. But again, it's like they feel stuck in the middle of two dimensions right now, the 3D, and feeling tethered to the old way of seeing things and the old way of being and that old sort of life in a sense, but also feeling like with the butterfly and the crown chakra here and the third eye chakra, feeling like they're in the higher dimensions, feeling that infinite. But it's like they're feeling defensive today in terms of this normally shows a person with the two swords crossed over their heart. I feel like they're trying to protect their heart. I don't feel like it's necessarily from you. I feel like with all these swords here, this is like the 3D world, the thoughts, the fears, the anxieties, the programming. So they're sort of protecting their heart, or they're keeping their feelings for you like hidden, but it normally shows a person with a blindfold on as well. So it's like they're not looking outwardly, they're looking inwardly, they're going inwards today, thinking of you, but they're protecting your connection, protecting their heart. So let's look at the messages from the heart cards. These are available for purchase on my website, so if you'd like a copy, the details are below this video. Their thoughts of you today and their feelings. We have Love Potion, Mask, love letter. This one keeps coming out. And we had messenger, so we're going to look deeply into their messages for you as well, and tortoise. So yeah, and it's hinting at their feelings. Your person could be in their shell. They feel like they have to hint their feelings. Maybe they're trying to protect their heart because they feel vulnerable, or maybe there's some sort of circumstances where they have to hint their feelings. So love potion, they feel head over heels. This love potion is like feeling this really intense magical quality to your connection, feeling the chemistry, feeling like it's out of this world. It's a deeply spiritual, mystical, poetic kind of love. But they're somewhat bottled up, okay? And we do have the tortoise in the shell here somewhat as well. They feel like this is a path where you are both working to transform your limiting beliefs and fears of the mind in order to come out from the mask, okay? So this is like their feelings are bottled up somewhat. Falling in love. They may have fallen in love with you very quickly. Infatuation, to me, that's like they find you incredibly attractive as well. There's obsession. They feel hooked. They find you irresistible. Like they're continually feeling this powerful magnetism towards you because there's this powerful soul contract for intense healing. Irresistible. They're captivated. So yeah, the mask. With this analyst here and the mask, I feel like they're thinking about you a lot. They're trying to, it's like the hermit energy with the tortoise as well. They're going inwards, thinking about you, but they may have to keep that hidden, or they've got some sort of day-to-day role that they're playing. They could be at work, they could be with their family, they could be, doing anything. And obviously, everything that's going on is like internally within them, and this is just natural. We all go around with internal thoughts and feelings, but then we have to play a certain role or wear a mask in our day-to-day life because our inner world can be very private, it's very personal. So hiding, putting on a front, trying to impress you, insecurities, insincere, self-protection, manipulation. I'm not picking up on any sort of like negative, deceptive qualities about this person towards you. They could be very secretive in terms of they're just very introverted, especially with the tortoise here. Like they're introverted, so they're very used to having like this private inner world. Some people may get annoyed with this person, or they may have a history where people have got annoyed at them because people are always trying to pull them out of their shell somewhat, or people are always like saying, oh, why aren't you being honest with me? I just want to know what you're really thinking, what you're really feeling. Or they may get annoyed and think that this person manipulated them, but really it's just your person is from young childhood is so used to having like this powerful inner world. And I feel like there was just insecurities, like they didn't feel safe being their true vulnerable self in this world. This is someone that's highly like sensitive in terms of very psychic, very empathic, and there's so much density. It felt very draining for your person. So it's like their natural, it's their nature to go inwards. They don't mean to actively deceive. I feel like anytime they have deceived, it's because of a fear of not knowing how to open themselves up. But with you, it's like they feel like they can open their heart. They feel like this is a connection that goes on like internally through the heart space, through telepathy, through the energetics of your connection, of your unity. So it's like they open themselves up, like this envelope opening up with these feelings coming out for you, and they're coming out of their shell. So expressing heartfelt truth, reaching out. For some of you, it could be through telepathy. It could be through the heart space. For some, it is like literal communication in 3D. But tortoise, in their shell, slow moving, clammed up, slow and steady, withdrawn, introverted, shy, insecure, wise. I feel like they do come out of their shell, or they connect with you internally, like I was saying, because The Two of Swords shows the person with a blindfold on. They're protecting their heart from the outside world, but they're opening their heart to you energetically. So let's see, what do they want to tell you with the love letter and the messenger here? What do they really want you to know? What do they want to tell you about their thoughts and feelings right now? With us, there is no end. They know that this is an infinite bond. This is the World card. This is the final card in the tarot. And we have, this is the love of a lifetime, the Lover's card. Wow, these are really profound messages. So with this being the World card, when they met you, it really opened them up very, very powerfully. Opened up their third eye and their heart. They felt deeply connected with you in their internal world, in their heart space, on that true level that's often very hidden. So you mean the world to them, and this means seeing beyond the illusions of the world as well. Intense awakening, a brand new, powerful chapter of divine love opened up for both of you. So this is a twin flame, powerful soulmate card, the Lovers, okay? They really feel and know that the universe brought you together, because it normally shows the angel above them. This is a profoundly spiritual connection about self-love, to come out of the shell and feel safe in this world, being safe, being who you really are, and not hiding that away so much. What else do they want to tell you? It's too difficult for me to come forward. So this is an 8. This is, again, a mirrored energy. It's too difficult for me to come forward. So the 8 of Swords is about mind and perception. You know, there's a lot of programming. We are born with amnesia. We are born into this social matrix. We forget the oneness. We feel like we've been cast out from God, from the universe, from soul family. On a deep subconscious level, we don't consciously realize that, but that's like the subconscious pain and belief that we've been abandoned and rejected. So and all this social matrix mind programming that we are born into, it creates blocks, it creates density. You are a connection where your high vibration, your oneness is beyond all this density. So it's natural that there's a path that you have to go through in order to heal and release density, so that you can really feel that there's no like blocks or restraint of that oneness and that union. So right now it's like you're both in the process of healing density, but it could be too difficult to come forward in the 3D. But I feel like energetically there's no difficulties, or it feels a lot easier, a lot more natural, a lot more profound coming forward energetically. What else do they want to tell you right now? How do we make positive change? So yeah, this is the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Karma. Your person, they want you to know that they are going inwards a lot, being the analyst, and they're figuring out how to heal themselves, how to exit this karma, exit the cycle of karma that tethers us to reincarnating here over and over again. So we also have, I'm offering you something real, the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. So offering you something real is like this real, true love. They know that this is true love. So if you want to know even more in depth how your person truly feels about you, please check out the Dear Beloved love letter readings. Those are about 1,000 words in length. They're $11.11. That's US dollars. They look really deeply into your person's true feelings for you right now. Any blocks, wounds, karma that's being healed and released. And any of the messages that come through are what your person's higher self and spirit really wants you to know. So the details for those are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for joining me here. Take care. Bye.